Okay, hello guys. Hello. I want to talk about something real quick. I was watching H's video. I haven't watched the whole thing. The video is called no, Unbalanced. Okay, here we go. We watched this whole thing here. We were Brie Wall. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about that, well, not the video itself. I want to talk about, well, you could tell from the title, how to get prepared. So let me put on a t-shirt here. So, how to get prepared. Obviously, to get prepared for what is coming, obviously you gotta be prepared, like we always say. You gotta be prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know? Because it's true. It's true. If you're not prepared spiritually, mentally, and physically, then something, I don't know what to tell you. My t-shirt's the wrong way. Or was it the wrong way already? Huh, it was. It was the right way the whole time. Anyways, hey, what do you know? Hey Uncle, at the end of the day, you know, have you ever seen a hey Uncle ride a horse backwards? I mean, the horse doesn't go backwards, but he's sitting on the horse like this, while his rear end is right here and his head is right here, and just riding off like this. So, yeah, thunder beans, man. That's what hey uncles do, man. I was gonna comb my hair a bit. Well, not comb it. I used to have a pin, but I can't find that. I can't fucking find that anymore. And it's upsetting because I love pushing my hair back and stuff like that. My friend has one, but I'll probably have to buy one anyways. It doesn't matter. But anyways, what I want to talk about is that obviously how to get prepared. So we already talked about how I said that get prepared physically, mentally, and spiritually. But when you get prepared physically, how you gonna get prepared physically? Easy. You fucking things popping up. So how to get prepared physically? You stock up on food, stock up on water, stock up on anything like band-aids, deodorant, if you have children, diapers, formula milk. Stock up on those shits. Seriously, stock up on your canned goods, canned foods, and all that crap. All right? Now, it is possible when this stuff does go down that we probably don't even need that shit. I'm just saying that right now. I know some people will be like, oh, but how can you say that? Look, sometimes we might go overboard on certain things, but not to say we should still not be prepared just in case. Right? Right? There you go. So I'm not saying do not get these things. I'm just saying that don't be surprised if we barely even use that shit. Because once we go after these motherfuckers, we'll be taking our shit back little by little. Actually, not little by little, chunks of it, actually. Seriously. All right? We're gonna fucking annihilate these motherfuckers very, very soon. All right? So what else I could talk about physically? Oh, well, the universe is basically doing that for you. I was going to say not move out of the United States. I'm not saying that. I know some people might be like, oh, yeah, move out of the United States. It's going to get so bad and shit like that. Do you see Remedy H leaving? Do you see me leaving? I'm not leaving. Why the fuck would I leave the United States if I know exactly what's going to happen to all people and to this area of this realm? Come on, people. You're being played. Have you ever heard of that Hey Uncle song? Come on, people, you're being played. All you're going to see is the change when they reveal Hidden Slade. Seriously. Like, some people are so, like, I get it. Some people don't want to go through that bullshit, basically, of the general public, because the general public is going to be fucking crazy. That's why I mentioned a long time ago, this is for me. If you're going to do it too, then fine. But this is what I'm going to do. When this shit goes down, I'm not seeing my friends and family. I'm leaving. I'm literally leaving them. Oh, that's so fucked up. How could you say that? It's good what Brother Bobby Hemmett said. They're dead. You're awakened. So fuck them. It sounds bad, but that's the chaos shit. All right? They're eventually going to see this shit anyways. So they have no choice but to wake up. Nature is going to force them to wake up, whether they like it or not. Whether they think It's oh, that's that you. Why can? How come you're doing that to me? Oh, that's so You know how some people be like, oh, that's so fucked up of the universe doing that. Isn't supposed always supposed to have our own free will and shit like that. It's like, yeah, you do. But when it's time to change, it's time to change. And if you're not gonna change, you're gonna die off. These animals know it. Crying out loud. If the animal kingdom knows it, why won't you put that in your fifthly fucking head? Because you want everything to be the fucking same. There's people around here that want things to be the same. They don't want things to change. And then there's other people that do want things to change, but they don't do anything about it. Meaning they don't either build, do Tai Chi, or meditate. Because all they want to think about is that physical shit. Oh, what are you talking about? What does Tai Chi have to do in building and meditating have to do with beating these beings? You have no idea what meditation and Tai Chi and building does. Yeah, then you have no idea. You're just naive, ignorant, and you're dumb as fuck. You should know by now what those things do for you and the planet itself. Okay? Shit. And I'll say this right now too. If any of you wicked ones try to go after me, oh, you're done. You're done. You're done. And I know some of you wicked ones are going to be like, well, we're going to try to go after your family and see if you can come after us. You look, shit like that, you're going to try to do that shit? Again, that's not going to happen. You know why? Because the ancestors are going to make sure you're not going to do that shit. Why do you think I'm leaving? I could leave my family behind. Why? Because my ancestors, my family members that passed on are going to come back and then they're going to be with them. So I don't have to be with them I don't have to help them. It's not even saving, it's literally just lending them a hand. There's a difference between lending a hand and saving. Saving is literally relying on someone to save your ass 24/7. All right? Relying on, not relying, but having someone to help you so you could both be teaming up together and then kick out this motherfucker, kick out these wicked ones. Then you know what you're doing. You're working together to take down a common enemy. Okay? Even if you butt heads all the time, even if you don't see eye to eye. Okay? Because some of our brothers and sisters are going to go through that, and they're going to kick these motherfuckers' asses. There's some brothers and sisters out here that we're going to have to kick their asses. I was taking a shower, obviously you could tell. I just took a shower. Literally came to my head saying that if all people keep eating this meat, they're going to turn into fucking whatever they're going to turn into. I could say zombies. I could say mindless fucking bots. But at that point, when I was looking at it, when I was taking a shower, I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's not a zombie old bot. It's completely a new thing. It's a whole new thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. You know, sometimes you just get downloads and you look at it and you be like, what? I don't know what that is, but I know it's coming. You know? So, I'll say this. I was in court yesterday, right? I'm not going to talk about the details. But in the astral realm, I did a few things, right? I did a few things in the astral realm. Again, I'm not going to go into what I did in the astral realm, but what I did in the astral realm is what I did in the astral realm. So, I go there, get a piece of paper, basically for something, you know, again, I don't have to go into detail. And this guy, this brother, he was light skinned, obviously, but he was still a brother with curly hair and all that stuff. You could tell he was a brother. He looked at me like this. He was right next to a Saxon woman, and I was talking to her, but I was paying attention to him too, because every time I looked up, he kept looking at me like this. Like he was scared out of his mind, guys. I saw fear in his eyes. That's what I saw. And that's for my own people. I'm looking at him like, dude, why are you scared? I'm suspecting this Saxon woman to be fucking terrified. But I know when she looks at me, she's like, oh shit, let me do this. I know it's that from her too. But at least she was doing her shit while the brother was looking at me like, Like he was seeing a ghost. Like he was seeing a monster. Hell yeah, I'm a monster, baby. I'm a fucking monster. I know I am. Okay? I'm a fucking sacred clown dragon. Alright? I want to talk about that quick before I get more into it. I mean, not the sacred clown. I mean, well, the dragon part. Have you ever played Elden Ring? If you never played Elden Ring, that's fine. That's totally fine. I haven't played the game, but I see my friend played it. There was something that you could do in the game that eventually changes your eyes. You can't change your back or anything like that. You need to make a whole new character if you want the eyes change, which kind of sucks. But hey, you know, it's a game. What do you expect? There was a couple of eyes. There's one eye. There's an eye. There's eyes that you can get in that game called dragon eyes. And if you look at my community page, what I posted, I showed you what a reptilian eye looks like and what a brother and a sister Naga / cosmic dragon eye looks like. It looks exactly what you see in Elden Ring. Yellow with slit. Now, I didn't see the yellow in my eyes when I was looking at it. I saw, obviously, just pure blackness and a slash of an eye that you could still see the black, basically. You know, it was kind of like through the eyes, it was kind of like blackish gray, basically, but you could still see the slit of my eye. Just eyes, actually. So, there was that. And I remember one time, I saw a picture of me, my sister, my daddy. All right. And I think with my brother and my sister too, my other brother and sisters from another mama, still the same father, but I saw that picture and I'm looking at it and I'm like, why the fuck do we have, if you play Kingdom Hearts, why the fuck we have Xehanort eyes? Most people are like, what's Xehanort eyes? In the video game Kingdom Hearts, there's a villain called Xehanort. His eyes are pure yellow. Yellow. Something that you see in Elden Ring too, with some of the eyes that are also yellow, but the dragon eyes are also yellow with the black slit. So when I saw that picture, I mentioned this too before in another video, but when I saw that picture of my dad, my sisters, and all that, I literally was looking at it and I was just like, I started laughing because I'm looking at it and I'm like, no one's not seeing this shit. Oh, it's the lighting. It's the flash. We all know if you have a fucking conscious mind, if you have a brain cell, you know pictures and videos show different things in the spirit world that you can't see in the physical world. Okay? What do you think these video game cameras were made from? They weren't made from they were made from us. Like literally, they killed us and they made parts of us to make shit like that. Come on, man. Wake up, people. You're being played. Seriously. You know? So that's another reason to get prepared. Be fucking smart. Don't be stupid. Think. As long as you keep thinking and you're questioning things, I think you'll be fine. You know? Now, there's a difference between questioning the right information, because there's still people out there that be like, oh, why is this and why is that? And I'm just like, dude, you literally are just questioning the answer, and I'm just like, it's right in front of you. It's right in front of you, and you're still questioning the answer. Why? Because you in that dumb mindset of how these fucking white people taught you in school. All right? People will agree with me with that, but once it comes to these orcs being gone, oh no, that's too much. No, it's not too much. Is it too much that they keep slaughtering you and keep killing you and keep raping you? Oh, but it's too much to show you a brother or sister being hanged from a tree. That's too much for you to see. Oh, I'm sorry, you think that's political. The fuck is wrong with you? This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. People that have a mindset like that are gonna die. They're gonna die off. Either you're a brother or sister or you're an orc. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You that type of mindset, you're gonna die off. Because you're a stupid motherfucker at that point. You're a stupid motherfucker. Come on, man. Come on. You don't understand that we are at war with the mind. And all you want to be like, oh, and all you're thinking about is a war fighting like this. with guns and that's not fighting, that's pussy shit. Seriously. Oh, but back then we had weapons, cosmic weapons, that were different from these motherfucking weapons. Do you think? Or you just don't, or you just are so stupid? Oh, I didn't know. Then stop blabbing out shit that's fucking stupid. If you don't know, stay the fuck shut. Seriously. Because you keep saying other shit and then you're saying you don't know. You look stupid. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Seriously. Especially if some brothers and sisters are getting stuff wrong. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying you should not tell them and be like, yo, this is what it is and all that. But if they still naive and still want to not believe you and shit, then motherfucker, wash your hands and leave them behind. Let them be ignorant. Like Lemony H said, let the sleeper sleep. It's true. Why? If they're not going to get it the first time, why the fuck did we get it the second time? It's like the fucking Family Guy episode. If it wasn't right the first time you say it, why the hell wouldn't you say it the next 10 times? For real. Fucking for real. And look, deep down, I know some of my friends and family know that I'm dangerous. Deep down. But I'm looking at them deep down. I'm like, motherfucker, you could be dangerous too. Stop acting like you're weak. Stop acting like you're nothing here. You will want to punch your brother or sister, but when it comes to a white man or a white girl, oh, sorry, we can't punch them. We can't fight. We can't literally look at them and be like, you took our plan away from us. Now we taking it back. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't say that because it's racist, right? How's it? Okay, so me saying that these motherfuckers invaded, is that racist? Is that racist? These motherfuckers took your land, and you're gonna say it's racist. Then you know what? You yes master? That's what you are. At that point, you're a yes master. You can go along with these orcs, and we're gonna take you out too. I don't care. I really don't fucking care. I don't care. You think your ancestors or family members want you to do that? They're gonna see you in that side of the line, and they're gonna take you out as well. They're gonna be like, oh, you did that too? Oh, okay. Well, okay then. I have, and the thing is too, some of your ancestors look like you. So when you see their spirit look at you, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, that's a past you, motherfucker. That's another dimension of you that came here at this time to kick these motherfuckers' asses. So they could go back to their time and shit like that. Sometimes that shit happens. Does it happen to everybody? No. But it does happen. Okay? Why do you think some of our brothers and sisters, the Hopis, when they meditated and they saw within, they didn't interfere with certain shit? Why? Because they knew that we're going to go back to what we were. I keep saying going back to what we were, but I know some people are going to get upset about that. Taking back what is rightfully ours. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to say? Oh, we need to step on stepping stones and what words we say. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? The word that we speaking, we're not supposed to be speaking anyways. So who cares? Seriously. Masako mita, nefaka, motobofa, nesakata mo, nesakafa, nesafoko mo, nesaka. Nika. Seriously, man. Seriously. It's bullshit. I'm getting hot right now just fucking talking, man. This room is always hot. Every room that I'm it's funny too. Every room that I have is hot as fuck. It's a furnace. Every room that I have, it's a furnace. But if my sister has it, my mama has it, it's cold in there. That says something. That should say something. That should say something. That should literally say something. Right? And talking like this and knowing thyself, that's one way to get prepared too. Knowing thyself. Okay? You have to be prepared to what is coming, my people. The shit that I'm talking about is not just me just talking. I see it. I see the shit. I see the shit that's happening. I see the shit that's around the corner. You guys don't even know what the fuck it is. Not all of you, but some of you. Some of you guys don't know what the fuck is around the corner, and I'm just like, do you know what's going to happen to us? Your higher self is going to come in. You're going to be immortal. So what are you going to do when you're immortal? You're going to sit down and order pizza? For example? You're going to sit down and talk about, oh, cool, we did this? I mean, oh, cool, I have this? Okay, yeah, but what are you going to do with it? These motherfuckers are still out here. You have a responsibility to the planet and the cosmos. You don't understand that you are the cell of the planet. You are a cell of the planet. So if you move around and do stuff, guess what? Guess what? It vibrates. All right? You vibrate. Seriously. All right? Another thing to get prepared is that if you, obviously, when you're walking around, start building shit. Doesn't matter if it's small. Doesn't matter if you grab a stick and a rock and put it together. You did it. Good God. The reason I'm emphasizing that is because some people are so fucking lazy. I am dead serious. You mean to tell me you can't find sticks in a rock and you can't plant it on the fucking goddamn ground and go like this for like literally a few seconds? Lazy as all hell. Lazy as all hell. Lazy as all hell. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. Can't be helped. It can't be helped. It can't be. Alright? Hell, some of the stuff you guys see in video games and in movies, you guys are going to see. Alright? So all the shit that you've been watching and playing in video games and movies, yeah, you're going to see that soon. Right around the corner, baby. Right around that corner. There are things in this world that look ferocious, and you think it's evil and wicked, and they're not. They're part of nature. You're going to see that soon. Some of our people are going to start to transform. Some of us just regularly look like this, and that's fine. But some of us do not. Like me. I don't look like this. I don't. I just took this form because that's what it is in the universe. All right? You know? Seriously. And Corbin, also. Wouldn't you think if someone looked different, came down to a low frequency, and decided to just become what we call a carbon sister and a brother? A physical form of it. No shit they would be. You know? If they were in high places before they came to the physical plane, and they look like that, of course they're gonna look like that here. But differently. Because again, you're going back. If you had horns and all that, if you were a Titan, basically, and you fell and now you don't have those horns, well, guess what? You're going to get them back. Because your higher self is coming in. Your Titan self is coming in. All right? We've woken up, guys. The Titans have woken up. Right? More of our people are waking up. But when this shit goes down, it's going to be a dramatic wake-up call for a lot of people. It really is. It really fucking is. Because some people think it's still a game. Some people think that this is not going to happen. Oh, it's not going to happen in my lifetime. Who told you that? Who told you that? You say that, but these motherfuckers, these white folks, they know. They know it's going to happen in their lifetime. So why you do not believe it, but they do? Something tells me that either you want to be ignorant, or you just don't want to believe the information. You don't want to believe that you could be better than yourself. You feel like you can't evolve, but yet you talk about evolving, but yet you don't want, but yet you still think that you can't evolve. Does that make sense? Oh, I want to evolve, but no. All these people talking about all of our people talking about what we are and all that. Oh, what do people call it? What do people call it? Oh, it's black supremacy, and I'm like, what? First of all, I mean, I'm not so-called black. I'm so-called Hispanic, and I'm not even fucking Hispanic. I'm a cosmic deity, baby. And so is these so-called black people. They're cosmic deities also. They're not black. The fuck's wrong with you people? Seriously. Mention that to one of our brothers and sisters that's so-called black and so-called Hispanic, and they freak out. Oh, how dare you say that? You're not Hispanic or black, motherfucker. You're not. You're a cosmic deity that will rip through shreds through universes. Take that responsibility and keep it. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a fucking pussy and be like, oh, I don't need that. I don't want that. Too fucking bad. You got it. You got it. You got it. Seriously. Some of our brothers and sisters talk about having so much power and shit, but once they have it, they're like, oh, I don't deserve this. Give it to somebody else. No, the universe is not going to give it to nobody else, and the cosmos itself is not going to give it to nobody else because it is encoded inside your DNA and in your family members. So if you pass on your genes, as long as it's not a fucking Saxon woman, if you're a male, then it will continue on. Okay? If you're a carbon male having sex with a Saxon woman, getting her pregnant and shit. I remember seeing a brother. I remember seeing a brother hanging out with a Becky. Most people are like, what we call Beckies. You know what we call Beckies? We call Beckies those fat women, those fat white women, those big, not that chubby shit. I'm talking about that big shit. We call those, yeah, we do. We call those Beckies. I remember a sister talking about that too. I'm like, she calls them Beckies, because I sometimes I call them Beckies too for no reason. I don't know why it just came to me like a while ago, and I was just like, Becky. It wasn't like a while ago. It was like a few years ago, and I just kept saying Becky, and then all of a sudden, some sister started saying it too. I'm just like, oh god, it's stuck. It's stuck, and it's bad. It's very bad. Especially for our brothers and sisters that are dating a male or a female Becky. It's kind of sad. What else we could be prepared for, guys? What else we could be prepared? Obviously, like I said before, do your Tai Chi, meditate, build. That's one way to get prepared, guys. Seriously. Another way to get prepared is find your soul tribe. Find your tribe. Seriously. Still to this day, I feel like I haven't found my tribe. It's sad. If you feel like you haven't found your tribe, like I have, don't worry. We will find our tribe soon. We will. Because the people around us are not our tribes, man. No matter how much you care about them or love them or see their benefits and anything like that, see how much they could be great and see how much they could be awesome, basically, you just look at them and you be like, I doubt I'm going to see you when this shit is over, man. I'm not saying you're going to die. I'm not saying you're going to be dead or anything. Because I doubt it's going to happen to some of our people. At least the ones that are not ignorant. You know? But when you're spending enough time with people that just do not do this or even build. Oh no! Even if you, like I said before, if you miss a few days, that's fine. But don't make it a thing. Start doing it again. Start meditating. Start building. Start doing your Tai Chi. You know, because again, life gets in the way. Life happens. All right. Seriously, stuff like that does happen. But at least keep in your mind that you need to do it. And if you keep in your mind that you need to do it, then guess what? You're fine. You're going to do it eventually. You're pushing yourself. All right? Seriously. And that's the best part. You're pushing yourself. And that's the only thing I can say. You have to push yourself. You have to. No one is not going to push yourself but you, man. No one is not going to find out the knowledge that you are seeking but you. Okay? Meaning, if you're trying to find any knowledge that's around here, you're going to find a whole bunch of lies. You might find some truths, but you're still going to find a whole bunch of lies. That's why it's always good to go within. In that way, when you are so in tune with thyself, you literally see bullshit. You literally see bullshit. And not be in that emotional state. Right? There's a difference between being in an emotional state and analyzing. Right? Most people here do not analyze. Most people here fucking use their emotions. And then they be like, oh, it's this and that and this and that. He did this, she did that. But did you analyze it? Yeah. No. I'm talking about before you became a little bitch and decided to use your emotions. Did you analyze it? Oh, no, you didn't. You use your emotions and then you analyze it. No, you're not supposed to do that shit, bitch. You're supposed to analyze it. Never use your emotions. The hell's on with you? What the hell's on with you? And some idiot is going to look at this and be like, you're using your emotions. No, this is chaos that's coming out. Something that you won't understand or understand because you're scared of chaos. Chaos is you. Right? Chaos is happening in this realm right now, which needs to happen for balance to happen. Okay? Seriously. You guys scared about all this chaos and shit, but yet you want to research about where we came from. We came from chaos itself, from herself. Do you realize chaos is a female deity? It's Mama. Cosmic Mama? That's her. Cosmic Mama is the chaos. Our higher selves are the chaos. Feminine energies. It doesn't mean that they're female. It's just the energies. There's a difference. A lot of people want to get that construed and shit like that. Because people, again, idiots. Because they don't think. They don't think. They just want to hear it. They just want to hear it and be like, okay, this is what the information really is. And it's like, no, you just thought of that because you just want to put whatever you want to make it sound good for you. It's not like that. It's the same shit when you tell, it's the same shit when you tell these, it's the same shit when you tell your brothers and sisters that these orcs need to be taken out. Oh, you can't say that. That's racist. That's fucked up. But yeah, it's okay for you. It's okay for them to have plans to get rid of you and your children and your family. That does not make sense, you idiot. How does that make sense? They're planning your demise while you staying here and you want to protect them. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And I'm tired. And if you're thinking, oh, because the reason they need to be saved is because they traveled around and everything like that, then eventually their skin got whitened over time. Bullshit. Who told you that? These motherfuckers did. It's a lie. What the fuck that I told you? Everything they taught you in school is a lie. So man the fuck up. Woman the fuck up. It's a lie. It is a lie. It's a lie to put this agenda in. It's always been agendas, guys. It's always been agendas to have us fight each other, debate what is the truth and what is not the truth to one another. Okay? Because back then, we didn't do that shit. We didn't debate to one another what was the truth and what was not the truth. We knew the truth because we were always meditating and always knowing thyself. Every time we were in building or doing Tai Chi, guess what we were doing? This all day. All day we were doing this. Again, going back, if we were building or doing Tai Chi, we were doing this. Nothing else. Oh, that sounds boring. Well, you know what? You're a boring motherfucker because all you want. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Sims tell me you want all the shit that these motherfuckers made. All this money, all this fame and glory for no reason. For no reason. We're in quote unquote, you're already kind of famous in the cosmos eyes. You are a carbon person, right? These motherfuckers trying to be like you. Right? Seriously. And sooner or later, we're going to have those kings and queens back. You know how many times? Look, I know it's some people out here like Kalai. Nothing against the brother, but I know how Kalai did point it out. Like, hey, we should not. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but basically, he kind of say like, hey, we should not be ruled at all with a king or queen, basically like pharaohs and all that shit. He's not wrong, but at the same time, it's about bloodlines. And if people don't understand that shit, well, too bad. Too bad. That's why we had other deities that had that were part with different realms. Like me, I don't own, like, I own a separate planet from this. I'm from a different planet than this, but it's in this galaxy. It's far away though, very far away, very far away. My home is very far away from here, very. But I came like this because TMI, the Cosmic Mama, talked to me, called me, and I came here like that. When shit was going down here with these motherfuckers when they first came here. Right? You don't think that some of our family members didn't come here to try to help you guys? Of course we did. Then we got stuck down here. Sounds familiar, right? Yes, that happened to some of us. Not all of us, but some of us. Right? Some of us are not even supposed to be on this planet right now. Some of us are supposed to be in our own planet dealing with the shit that's there. You know? So how do you think Mama Cosmos feels when she sees all of that? She's not mad at us. She's just mad at what these motherfuckers have done. Because they're trying to make an imbalanced thing. We're not trying to do that. We were never trying to be imbalanced and shit. They try to do that shit. We just got caught up in it and we forgot. Obviously. You know? So, and I can't say one more thing about getting prepared before I click Remake's video. I don't know if I can think of anything else. I know I went on some tangents and all that, but some of those things need to be said. Because if you're gonna be prepared, you need to be in a mindset of like, okay, this shit's gonna go down, and there's a lot of people around here, including some of my people, that might not make it through this shit, or are gonna join these motherfuckers. Because they want to keep something that is dying off. Now, I would love for all our brothers and sisters, when the time comes, that shit does not happen. But at the same time, sadly, I don't see that. Why? Because there are so many brothers and sisters out here that are so obsessed with the structure of the system. All right? Seriously. Some of our brothers and sisters might say that, yeah, this should be gone. But when it does, how will they really feel? What will they really do? Right? It's like this. When the shit goes down, you talk the talk, but you're going to walk the walk when the time comes. It's true. It is true. And that's going to be more proven when the shit goes down too. Alright? For example, if I talk out of this shit and I join the other side, the universe is going to see, yeah, I'm a hypocrite and shit like that, and give me the karma. That's for example. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. Well, hell no. You think I'm going to join these motherfuckers? Fuck no. They literally are dust. They're smaller than you. They're literally, you can't even fucking see them in the microscope. That's how small they are. Alright? They're a cockroach that you step on every day. Seriously, man. They're nothing. These wicked ones, orcs, insectoids, reptilians, Nordics, all these motherfuckers are going to be dead. All these motherfuckers are going to be gone. In the end, there will be nothing but dust. Not stardust, just dust. Alright? Because there's a difference between dust and stardust. Seriously. We are stardust. They're not. They're not. We're cosmic deities, guys. Cosmic monsters. Cosmic horror. That's what we are. We are that. The angels are not that. I mean, not angels, sorry. The gods are not that. You think the gods are monsters and all that? No. The gods might look angelic. Some of them might not because they went on a wicked side, and sometimes their faces change and everything like that. That does happen. That does happen. Because it just shows what you became. You know? It's almost like when you look at these reptilians that went insane and started doing these wicked shit. They used to look beautiful. They used to have feathers and shit like that. But once they started being wicked and started eating shit, started eating babies, they started killing us and shit like that, guess what? They started decaying. Look at the film The Dark Crystal. Alright? Look at the way the Skeksis look like. They're like zombie birds. They're zombie birds, literally. You know? They why do you think they always stay inside too? They can't take out the outside. They can go outside, but they can't be there for a long time. I've noticed that with the Dark Crystal series. So it's just there's so many things, man. There's so many things you got to be prepared to. Right? When it comes to the mental stuff, you really need to be prepared. The spiritual stuff, to me, at least for me, that comes easy. I know it could be different from different people, and that's fine. To me, it comes easy. Because it's not that hard to build, to meditate, to do your Tai Chi. It's not hard. It's not hard. These three things are the most simplest shit ever to do. But the one thing that people are fucking terrified of doing is literally being the law, the judge, the jury, and the executioner of the cosmos. You don't want to be that, but that's what you are. You've always been that way, dude. You're the judge, the jury, and the executioner of the cosmic universe, the cosmic realm. You've always been do that. You've always been that person. All right? Doesn't matter who you are. All right? I'm talking about to my Corbin people, my Corbin family. All of you are like this. Okay? You are you are judge and jury and executioner. You've always been that way, and that is what you are and you always will be. Okay? Seriously. When you tell people that they have a responsibility of the cosmos, they feel threatened. They feel intimidated. They feel scared. Because they have a mindset of like, oh, someone's going to deal with it and not me. Why would someone come down and deal with your problems? Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why would you wait for someone to come down and try to fucking save you? Not help you, save you. Because there's a difference between getting, like I said, an aid, so you guys can come together and kick somebody's ass, and then someone saving you, and you not doing anything. There's a difference for that. There's a huge difference. All right? So, I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to, after this, I end the video and shit. So, let's see what Brother Remedy H has to say on We will win war. I'm like 8 minutes and I'm like 8 and 11 minutes in. So yeah, 8 minutes and 11 seconds in. So let's keep going.
Our people are fighting against each other. Our people are not equal to each other. You putting shit fucking frequencies in the atmosphere. Making husbands and wives cheat on each other and all kind of other bullshit. Making our men want to be women and make our women want to be men. I mean, come on now. Y'all, we're gonna fuck up all your restaurants. All right. First and foremost, we're gonna take care of all your weather control system.
Mm-hmm.
All your little towers that you built, we're gonna fuck all them up.
And I know what some of those towers are around here in Holyoke, Massachusetts. I know what some of them are at, and I'm looking at them every day, and I'm like, one day. Sometimes I go to the Astro Realm too and take them out. Right? When I finally got in tune and went to the Astro Realm myself, I figured out that I could take out lane lines. Right? And when I found that shit out, I took a lot of lane lines out. And I told this story before. You know, I took one lane line out, and a reptilian came out of the fucking statue when I took the lane line out. He's like, he was choking me, and he's like, "You motherfucker!" And I had to kick him, and I spin, and I like dropped on my legs and shit like that, and I caught on my umbrella knife, basically I call it my umbrella knife, but it's really a parasol with a knife on it, and I started using it, like using telekinesis and everything like that on him and shit like that, using my powers and shit like that. I described him how he looked like. He looked exactly like you saw in Amazing Spider-Man with the lizard guy. He looked exactly like that. Exactly like that. That's why when he grabbed me like this, he's like, "You son of a bitch." I'm like, "Oh shit." I kicked him. And he moved back a bit too. When I kicked him, all I saw was a big shockwave. Boom. And I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "Oh." You know, he flew. He hit the statue too when I kicked him. He was like, "Oh." I hit him hard. It did. And then he got even more mad, obviously. And I was just fighting him. You know, obviously I took him out. I took a lot of reptilians out. I think that was the first time I took a big giant Draco out. He didn't have wings or anything like that. He was just no wings, long tail, big dude, bigger than me. Big dude. Like, if he wanted to, he probably could have grabbed me and squished me if he wanted to. But I didn't get him that chance. I kept dodging. I was pissing him off, actually. I kept dodging his attacks. I kept, like, you know, every time I poked it with my freaking knife and shit, umbrella knife, basically. It's a cosmic weapon, anyways. And I just used it with my telekinesis, poking him and shit like that. Yo, he kept getting pissed. He was like, "Ah, fuck," you know. It was something that it happened so fast because obviously I had to defend myself. You know, when I was taking these landlines out, and then when I saw this fucking Draco come out, I'm just like, "Nah, man, nah. I'm doing this for a reason. Fuck you." You know, and in the back of my head too, I was just like, my lower self was looking at my higher self, and my lower self was looking at it like, "This is insane. This shit just happened in front of me." And my higher self is just like looking at my lower self, and it's just like, "You good? Let's do this." You know, it's like that. So let's continue on here. It's just a thing I wanted to tell. That's my experience of what I went through. So.
All right, you won't have nothing. You won't have nothing to use to control the weather.
Oh, thank goodness, for real.
You won't have nothing to tap up into the ionosphere. We're gonna tear it all down. All right, we're letting you know now, motherfuckers. We're tearing it all down. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go after your cloud making machines. We're gonna find all that, whether it be a building or whatever. We're burning everything down, killing everything that ain't supposed to be.
Exactly.
All right. We're going after your law enforcement. All right? Yeah, they better fight for their lives because we're going to be a completely different people. We are moving into area of chaos, just like Gina Marie Colvin Hill said. She said there's a darkness coming, and she said it doesn't feel good. And these motherfuckers, they know.
Yeah. Look. I for the past few days, guys, look, literally, I remember I was at my friend's house, and I felt like something was missing. Something was missing. And then when I came back home, I still felt that way too. Like something was missing. I woke up the next day and I didn't feel like that again. But I told my friend about it, and he's like, "I hate when that happens." And I agree. I hate when that happens too. But I knew what it was. I'm like, something's missing here. Something is missing here that we are not doing right now. Remedy H did point it out. We should be flying by now, or making something to fly. Hold on, my battery is like 15. Sorry guys, but let me play more Remedy H's video. Sorry, while I do this.
So this energy, this frequency, the vibration, you know, lately they've been making it cold. Why? Because they say, oh yeah, the sun is giving off this double a double halo, and it's a corona mass ejection that's coming, and this plasma
like when they were making it rain here. Sometimes when it rains, it is fucking cold, and even the water is cold. And I have holes in my shoes. I have to, yeah. You can judge me of my footwear, I guess. But hey, I need to get new shoes anyways. But new boots and shoes, like they all fucked up. But what is it? So I got water in my shoe, and my sock got wet, but my sock wasn't cold. The outside was cold, but the rain itself was not cold. The rain was hot. It was warm. That's why when I went in my shoe, I didn't felt no coldness. I was like, oh, this is actually warm. Huh. The atmosphere is cold, but the rain isn't. You know? Something to think about. Something to think about.
And we're like, you know, I'm like, you know, why the fuck is it 41 degrees? Why the fuck is it cold? Why the fuck is it cold? Why is it cold, motherfuckers? Why the fuck is it cold?
Right. In April.
Why is it cold?
In April.
We're coming after y'all asses.
In April. We're almost in May. This is spring. Why the fuck is it cold? Some motherfucker's going to point out global warming. And I'm going to look at you like this. Look. What they told you about global warming is what they're doing to this planet. Every time they say global warming, they're telling you we're destroying the planet. And then people want to put more money into this shit, and you're feeding these motherfuckers to destroy the planet even more. Congratulations. 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 But I guarantee you, if you tell anybody that, they go insane. That can't be possible. How can you say such things? It's because these people don't give a fuck about you or the planet. Get that through your skull. They don't care about you. God. Stop acting like they give a fuck about you. They don't. None of them do. Seriously, man. I guarantee you, if you give them one chance, they will literally make you, if you give them one chance, they will literally treat you like a fucking goddamn slave. One chance. The reason I say one chance is because some of these motherfuckers, some of these white folks, they want to be your friends, right? But once you start arguing with them, they want to talk some shit to you, and then you'll be like, look, listen, you don't talk to me like I'm your fucking goddamn slave. I'm talking, yeah, it's a subconscious thing, man. All right, seriously. Don't be surprised. It's true, man. Like, some of these people, man, some of our own people don't get it. They just want to think that everything's Lottie and Googie or some shit like that. Sorry, my camera's tipped because I'm charging it and shit like that. I don't want to. Sorry, this is the best I could do. So continue on, Remedy.
We're going to destroy y'all weather towers. The second thing we're going to do, we're going to get rid of all y'all motherfucking military shit. And you going to have your military ready? We have our military ready. Let's see who's going to prevail. Let's see who's going to be more powerful, because we as the original beings, we're far more powerful than what you could ever imagine.
Yep.
And you know who we are.
Yep.
And you know what happens when we come together as the original beings. You already know. And we're ready for chaos. All right? So all this stuff about, you know, you go into the higher realms and higher dimensions, and you come into an area of perfect peace and serenity, and you're in tune. No. These higher dimensions are dimensions of chaos. But they're in peace as long as everything is flowing on the right frequency. But the minute that something pulls the frequency away and disturbs the frequency, it becomes chaotic. And now we get to that point where we are understanding. All right, we move into the higher dimensions within ourselves, and we're understanding that something is wrong because the frequency isn't right. Why do we have snow? Why do we have these clouds in the sky? What happened to the fucking trees?
Thank you.
Why are the bees dying? Because the bees are the workers who literally carry the pollen, which is the sperm from the male trees, to the flowers of the female trees, which produce the eggs, and the bees are the workers that keep everything going for the fruit. So why the fuck are y'all doing that? We going after y'all motherfuckers afterwards. All right?
Remember when I said there's humanoid beings that you might think that are not real? Like a humanoid spider? There's humanoid bees. Right? We know humanoid mantises, but there's humanoid bees. There's a lot of humanoids everywhere, guys. Different types. There's even one that what you think is Cthulhu, but he just has a normal body, just has a squid head. Like I said before, normal body, but with a spider head. You know? And it's not, and I looked at some pictures of sacred clowns and stuff like that. There was a picture of a Heonka sacred clown with a spider head on him, but it's not exactly what I was talking about earlier. It's basically like a whole spider from here to here, and you see the back of the spider part. But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about literally the head of a spider with the eyes here, and then the thing like this, and then like some of the what would look like Rastafari hair, but it's actually the claws just here, you know, like flowing down and shit like that, make it look like Rastafari hair. So there's that.
After y'all motherfuckers afterwards, you think you got something going on, motherfuckers, you have no idea who you're dealing with.
Yeah, like I said, don't be surprised if there's bee humanoids. Some people might think that's outrageous or think that's all stupid or something like that, but don't be surprised. If we have a reptile humanoid, a feline humanoid, a mantis humanoid, don't be surprised if any of these other things are not around, man. You know, people always have a problem with some of these stuff, and I'm like, they still, you know, they put in your video games and movies, right? Some people still think there's not a humanoid dog around. Yes, they are. There's a humanoid mouse. There's a humanoid duck. You don't put this shit in Disney for no reason, guys. These things exist. They do. They exist. They really, truly do exist. All right? So most people might be like, wait a minute, there's a Donald Duck somewhere and a Howard the Duck? Oh, hell yeah. Seriously.
All right? Brothers and sisters, once we begin, all right, we have help.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, we do.
Don't think we're going to be doing this on our own.
Thank you.
We're not.
We have
help everywhere.
Yes.
All right?
Assistance.
We're going to meet up together.
Yep.
Someplace at a very secret point. We're going to have a great gathering.
Yep. Why did I say, see, I haven't watched this video the whole way. Why do you think I kept saying that when this shit goes down, I won't be around with my friends and family? Brother Seema pointed out.
And we're going to meet up together. And they're going to be agents among us. But they're going to be brothers and sisters who will be agents among us. Who will proudly work for this system that is keeping us down because they think that they're going to continue to get this money or whatever. They're going to be brothers and sisters who are going to be agents, but that's all right.
Right.
That's all right. Because there'll be nothing that they can do about us.
Thank you.
And you have to remember.
You're going to be terrified.
You got to remember. You got to be ready to fight at all times.
Yes.
These motherfuckers want to keep what they got.
Thank you.
Like, rabid dogs.
Yes.
They're like rabid dogs, and they want to keep what they got. And we got to snatch it out of their mouth and cut their heads off.
Mm-hmm.
All right? See, the whole point about it is they need us to act like, well, we are citizens and we're part of. We were never supposed to be a part of this.
Right. The fact that we were a part of this is just bullshit.
And y'all came here and called y'all self turning things around. And we're going to turn it around. And we're going to hit every motherfucking land. Every motherfucking land.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that don't look like us is going. All right? A date and time. Date and time. Everything is going to end. But here's the thing about it. There are some of us who are going to have weapons, and the majority of us are not going to have any type of weapon in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Return of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Return of the primordial deities.
Mm-hmm.
This is who we are.
Yes. Now there will be some gods that would help the deities and slash titans, but there'll be other gods that made sure we fell. Now again, I pointed this out before. Like some gods that helped us with our fall, some, not all of them, most likely, but some of them were like, all right, yeah, I fucked up, you know. So though I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones that still stayed and still are like, yeah, fuck you, I don't care, I'm not changing. Those motherfuckers were taken out too. All right. We're not gonna. Obviously, we can't kill you, but we'll take you out. We'll knock you down a peg, because you are still the children of the Titans. That's never going to change, no matter how hard you want it to change. That shit's not going to change, motherfucker. Ain't. If you're a wrestling fan.
We're tired.
Right, exactly.
We've grown weary.
Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers know it.
And we need a change.
Yes. Now.
We are our only salvation.
Definitely.
The energy is building.
Yes.
They feel it. We're looked at very strangely. Like, who are you? What are you going to do to us?
Like I mentioned before.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Remember when he mentioned that some agents are brothers and sisters? Kind of loud, man. Like I said before, when I went to the courthouse, there was a fucking brother looking at me like this. You know? I don't have to mention it because I went deep on it already. But there was that right there. I'll say this right now. If I saw him in a group, I'm gonna keep my eye on that motherfucker. I will. But there'll be other people that are looking eye on him too, because we will know right away who's the fake and who's not. Because that's how in tune and powerful we will be.
They see it. They see our soul. They see our aura. They see a frequency. They see a vibration. We're going to destroy everything. All your banks, all your money, everything. We're destroying everything. We're going to leave you to a place where you are literally going to commit suicide.
Thank goodness.
We're going to put you in a place where you're going to kill yourself because you will have no more power.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And everything that is not natural is going to be destroyed. We're going to war against y'all motherfuckers. And we're bringing it to you. I am General Sema Brothturi, our new Cosmic Prince, Cosmic Elder, Gatekeeper, Timekeeper. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Gateway is going to be opened up. Brothers and sisters, start building these portals. All right? Y'all get serious about this shit. Start building these portals. I'm getting ready to start working on this pyramid project. All right? We got to build our power, so we're building our power now. All right? We're building our power. You know, they used to tell us, oh, you want to go to war, you need money. No, we don't need money to go to war.
Exactly.
We need spirit.
Mm-hmm.
We need your soul. You need energy. You need an awakening.
Yep.
With information of war is one.
Right.
So now we come into the information of who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And our frequencies and vibrations are literally changing everything.
Yep.
Changing everything. Mm-hmm. The moon is going to give us so much fucking power. The sun is going to give us so much fucking power.
Hell yeah.
We're going to be in power in both areas.
And that will be the part when people find out, oh shit, we are sun and moon children. I'm like, yeah. Who told you that the moon was fake? Who told you that? Who told you that? Were you told that, or did you experience it yourself? Come on, people, you gotta think. You gotta think. You gotta think. Because I've heard so many times that the moon's fake, the moon's fake, the moon's fake. And I'm over here like, either you don't know or you're lying to a lot of people. Because in my experience, when I meditated with the sun and the moon, when they were out, the cloud hit it. That fake cloud freaking try to hide it. Even when it was nighttime and I was meditating under the moon, my intuition was literally telling me, dude, open your eyes. And I'm like, why? I'm just meditating here. I'm like, literally open your eyes, dude. You won't regret it. And I opened it and all I saw was the cloud literally moving and covering up the moon. And I'm like, I literally was laughing. I'm like, you can't make this shit up. And my higher self was like, yeah, exactly. You're happy, open your eyes? I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'm dead serious. I'm looking at that. I'm like, but some idiot is going to turn it around and be like, oh, the reason, the moon and all that is because you and this and that. And I'm like, see, you're pointing you out, basically. You're just pointing fingers instead of knowing thyself, man. Seriously. And learning from your experience, you know? If your experience is something different, then that's fine. But I'm telling you something that I experienced differently. So don't complain to me that I experienced something different that you experienced and you think that, oh, sorry, it's not it. It's not what you thought it was. And it's like, okay, you stay right there while I stay over here and know thyself.
Night and day.
Just saying.
We're going to bring forth an energy that you would not be able to contain within your lifeless bodies.
For real.
And the reason I say life is because you have no soul. All right? We're coming for war. First thing we're going to do is destroy all your little weather control towers. All right? Because you're going to try to use the weather
Sorry about that.
A weapon. All right? We already know. That's how you work because you're scared. You scary motherfuckers. You don't really have power. That's
they don't.
Why you had to lie about slavery and all this other bullshit and
to dumb us down.
A few people of us, and you had your Martin Luther King cat, which I call Martin Coon King is what I would call him, Martin Coon King. You had him to play that role for you. So that
let me talk about MLK real quick, man. Martin Luther King, man. I used to study that guy a lot when I was younger. When I was a kid. When I learned more about the information from him, I was just like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Because the one thing that came to my mind that no one didn't tell me, that I came to the conclusion literally saying, wait a minute. If these orcs are destroying us and shit like that, why in the fuck did Martin Luther King decided to be like, oh, we need to come together and shit like that? I have a dream that one day, you know that dream speech? Martin, I'll just say this right now. If I see you, we're going to have a long talk. We might have to throw some hands. Seriously. Now, there might be brothers and sisters that want to do that to you anyways. I'll just say that right now. I probably might not be the only one that probably wants to throw hands on him. Seriously. I'm just saying that right now. Because, like I said before, any brother and sister that wants to betray us, oh, they're going down. They're going down.
So that our people can dumb down. And you could easily kill us and we won't fight back because you knew around that time we were getting ready to bring war to y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You brought your little savior. But you don't have no more saviors now.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
You don't have no more saviors.
It's true.
Your Louis Farrakhan can't do shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
He want to stand up and say, oh, justice, oh, this, and nothing happened. And he got his little peons, his pawns running around trying to give you some goddamn newspaper and some grapes. Talking about join the Nation of Islam. Fuck the Nation of Islam. Fuck Christianity.
Right.
Fuck all this bullshit.
Right.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to go back
to
where the fuck we came from. Let's bring this shit on. Let's bring war to these motherfuckers because they don't know who the fuck they're fucking with.
Right.
All right? They don't know who the fuck they're fucking with. They have no idea
For real.
who the fuck they're fucking with.
For real.
All right?
Fucking for real.
They have no idea. They don't know.
They're gonna see.
Dumbass motherfuckers.
For real. They're gonna see. Like I said, some of us can transform. Right? A lot of you so-called Hispanics can transform. These motherfuckers are fucked. Alright? You know how you could see, you know how you see in Dragon Ball Z when the Saiyans turn into that Great Ape? Some of you could turn into that. But it's not called the Great Ape. It's called the Cosmic Serpent. Again, going back, some of you guys are dragons. Not all of you, but some of you guys are. Some of you guys have electric power. Some of you guys have telekinesis. Right? I'm talking about the power that, the main power that you have. The main source that you have. Because everyone has different sources and everything like that. And everyone has different same abilities. For example, I have telekinesis too. But if someone has telekinesis, because look, I'm more of a monster catcher type of guy. I love having monsters like Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I like having that stuff. It always resonated with me as a kid. Always. That's why I have a monster plushie, you know. I have a whole bunch of monster plushies. That's why I call them. They, you know, because they look like plushies, you know. They do evolve like you see in Digimon, basically. Not like Pokemon. The only thing is like when it comes to Digimon, they digi-evolve, but mine does not. They keep evolving and stuff like that. So even they might look the same, they still evolve. You know, it's the same thing with you. You might look the same, but inside of you, the cosmic you obviously has evolved. You know, even you might not look like it physically, but internally, especially when you use your abilities, they have changed. Look at Goku. Goku has returned some of his stuff. Like remember when he got his tail back? You know, then eventually he didn't have his tail back. See, so it's up and down sometimes. You have to do some stuff to get upgraded, and then you move on forward. You know, that's what Goku did. He kept upgrading himself. You know, why do you think he kept wanting to fight with a whole bunch of people? That's all he cares about is training and fighting so he could become better and better and better. You know, so that was that.
Talking about we need insurance to drive. Talking about we need a license to drive. Talking about we gotta stop at a stop sign. Talking about we can't fly across the sky without their permission. Who the fuck gave you the motherfucking power to make these decisions? Nobody.
Thank you.
It's a word of mouth.
Right. Thank you.
It is word of mouth.
Right. You're in a no-fly zone? Really? I don't see no sign. I don't see anything. Seems to tell me you're trying to make me not fly. So what I'm going to do is grab your little plane, throw it in the Pacific Ocean where the Bermuda Triangle is, make it go through another dimension, and then never see you again. Bye-bye.
Have dumbed down to you motherfuckers for the longest.
Oh, it just automatically kills you. Either way, bye-bye. Won't have to see you anymore.
Away with their asses.
That's what I would do to you.
All right?
You don't want that for me.
Your military is going to be done away with.
Because we'll be fine.
We're going to build the new world, the new nation that's supposed to be here in place.
Yeah.
Like we said, we are chaos beings and we're coming into this area of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
We're tired. And this is not a warning, this is a promise.
It is.
Great gathering is coming, brothers and sisters. We're going to have another great gathering. This time we're going to be discussing war tactics. Like we said, we're going to have. And it's not just going to be a great gathering. It's going to be a cosmic gathering. It is. It's going to be a cosmic gathering. All right? It is. It has to be. And it's going to be. Mark my words, brothers and sisters. The next gathering that we are going to have is going to be cosmic. The last time Remy H pointed out that we're going to have a get-together, in my head, it told me it's going to be galactic. I could be wrong, but something inside of me told me it's going to be galactic next time. It's not going to just be people from this realm. It's going to be galactic all over. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful.
It is. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to meet some brothers and sisters that we never met before or haven't seen in a long, long time. You might even see some of your dead relatives come back, man. Come on. It's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. You know? And when we're taking these motherfuckers out, it's still going to be a beautiful thing too. Because when we're taking these motherfuckers out, guess what? We're taking our realm back. We're taking our planet back. Right? We're taking things that belong to us. You know how many shit that they have in the Vatican? To me, I know Seaman has things that he's thinking of and shit like that. But I would, if you're watching this, Simo, anyone that talks to him, I'll say this: we should go to the Vatican too. Should it be the first place that we go? We should go there after we take these military motherfuckers out. Right? We should. Because I have a feeling some of our own stuff is calling us over there is right now. It is. I just have that feeling that some of our shit that's there under the Vatican, they're calling to us. They're screaming out our names right now. Some of them might be vibrating, lighting up. And these motherfuckers are like, what's happening? Some have a mind of their own, like a Keyblade, for example, if you play Kingdom Hearts, and they might move around. Try to get out of here, trying to find you. You have no idea what type of weapons stuff that we have, guys. Not all of us had this stuff, but some of us did. Right? And some of those things have minds, and some of those things are trying to find us. And some of those things are pissed that they got locked up. And some of them, too, are pissed that they got to detach from us. So what do you think those type of frequency weapons are going to do? They're going to destroy them. Once they get out of their freaking cages. They probably got out of the cages right now as we speak. Since I'm talking about it. Who knows what's going under the Vatican right now? It probably looks like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Have you seen that that part in Who Framed Roger Rabbit when they trying to carry Marvin Acme to the gurney and everything like that? Then he drops something and all the little cartoons come out of the boxes and stuff like that, and they all trying to put them back in the boxes and shit like that. Then Judge Doom sees that little shoe that's squishing on him, picks them and dips them and shit like that. Scary scene, fucked up scene. But it's still it's a good example just to tell you what happened in that Vatican. Basically, I'm not saying Judge Doom will be there. No. Oh man, I have to probably do an analysis of Who Framed Roger Rabbit on its own because that movie is really, 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 it knows its shit. It really does, and I love that movie to death.
Fucking agents sitting around, and some of them not going to be saying nothing. They're just going to be standing around. You know, you want to know the agents because they're going to be standing around. They're not going to be talking about what we're going to be doing. They're just going to be standing around listening. That's all they're going to be doing. They're just standing around, listen, and they're not going to be joining in. You're going to know the agents because they're going to have their cell phone devices all set on recording so that everything could be recorded. All right? They're going to have their satellite system honed down on us so they can watch us.
I would think the phones would be gone at this point, but
prepare to destroy them. All right? There's no fear in this, brothers and sisters.
For real.
We're going to war. All right? We're not going to give a date and a time, but we're going to war.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, 2023 is the year of chaos and confusion. 2024 is the year of death and destruction. So you take a gander at that and see what that means.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Let's make this happen, y'all. First thing we're going to do, when we get together, first thing we're going to do, we're going to start destroying all their so-called cell phone towers. And nobody have no cell phone service. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I was just going to say, I thought the cell phones won't be active. But hey, if we're going to tear them down, you obviously these brothers and sisters are going to stand back no matter what. The ones that are agents, they're not going to do anything. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? If they have a cell phone in their pocket and they're an agent and and we're destroying the satellite shit of the cell phone shit, the cell phone towers, what are they going to do? They're going to look at it and be like, oh, fuck. My whole shit's ruined. Yeah, it is. Yeah, your little agenda type shit didn't work because you're stupid.
Who cares? We don't give a fuck.
Right.
We're destroying all their cell phone towers. After we destroy their cell phone towers or their microwave, whatever that shit is, after we destroy that, we're going.
I'll say this right now: when the cell phone towers do break, when they do get fucked up, that is when people really will pay attention.
After their cloud making, we want to find every place. We want to pinpoint every place where they create the clouds that come into the sky. And if it's a building, we're going to burn that motherfucker down. If it's military, we're going to fight against them, and we're going to kill them motherfuckers and destroy all their whatever shit. Then we're going to go after the airport. We're going to have to go to the airport, and we're going to have to destroy. If we got to destroy all the planes, we'll destroy all the planes. It doesn't give a... We don't care. We don't care. If we got to destroy it all, we'll destroy them all.
Mm-hmm. And we will.
All right?
We will.
Destroy them all. Because they have literally caused an unbalanced frequency. All right? And we're coming into the area of chaos. And the area of chaos is literally when a frequency is flowing like this right here. That's the frequency. Frequency is flowing like this right here. And this is it's in peace with itself. All right? And the old frequency was flowing like the 7.83. That was a sleeping frequency. That was a sleeping frequency. And this is why they could do whatever they want, because we were in a sleep state. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all that bullshit. Marcus Garvey, all that bullshit. You know, all that the shit that they made up. We were in a sleep state. Told us we were enslaved. We weren't enslaved. Told us that we was servants of them. We weren't service of them. So we had some of the most lucrative businesses and structures and all that you could ever create. All right. So that frequency got blocked. So when there is a blocking in the frequency, this is what happened. It's not flowing like this right here. It's doing this right here. So all your businesses, all your money, all your religions, all your Hollywood, everything, TV shows, this causes a blockage in the frequency. All right? This is what causes a blockage. So what happens? Chaos happens. And chaos destroys that which is causing that block. So that frequency, all right, can flow again. And this is what's happened. We're noticing this, and we need everything to be in frequency. They want to be in power. They want to protect their people and their things. We need to protect our planet and our people. All right? The poison in the sky, poison in the water, poison in the food. This is where they are. So where are we? Chaos. War is coming. Prepare yourselves.
For real. For real. So that's it. Prepare yourselves, people. Prepare yourselves. So that's really it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I know the video went way too long the way I wanted to, but that's fine. There was no glitches and all that. That's something. But I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you want to comment, go ahead. And I'll see you guys later. Be safe. And remember the video that I was talking about the Gentiles? There's one thing that I did not mention in that video. Majin Buu. Majin. Remember Majin Buu? What happened after he died from Goku? He reincarnated as a brother. Little food for thought.